With the collapse of the FTX token exchange and the dramatic implosion of almost every crypto, many investors again stick to index investing, putting their cash in indices tracking, for instance, the Dow Jones and S&P 500. Investors could beat the Dow, and you don't need to take on excessive risk by purchasing hard-to-understand cryptocurrency investments or a fly-by-night stock. A business like the one we're introducing today could handily outperform the index over the upcoming 5 years and quite likely for so many years to come. Stick around. Hey, guys, welcome to this channel. NAV Millionaires Club is where financial markets junkies hang out together to learn more about investing and trading stuff. So, if you're new to this community, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel and smash the bell button. Alright, let's go. Beat the Dow Jones with this unstoppable dividend stock. Drilling deep for opportunity. Oil hasn't really been a good investment over the past 10 years. Compared to the Dow Jones, which returned about 150% during that time, oil companies such as Occidental, Chevron, and ExxonMobil generated returns ranging from losses of 8%, i.e., the Occidental company, to gains of 68%, i.e., Chevron. However, there are compelling reasons to believe that oil companies, in general, and Occidental Petroleum, in particular, will be a lot better going forward. This is not just because Warren Buffett has been buying shares in Berkshire Hathaway and has the choice and the right to purchase as much as half of Occidental's outstanding shares. Tailwind of demand. Renewable energy just accounted for nearly 12% of U.S. energy needs last year. While that portion will grow over time, it's unrealistic to think that it will be the main or even a dominant source for decades. The tech behind them is also dependent on natural resources that are costly, environmentally harmful, and subject to geopolitical pressure. Fossil fuel might also have similar problems to overcome, but with an infrastructure already in place for extracting, producing, refining, and delivering, it's, in fact, a more abundant and cheaper resource. Occidental Petroleum is a century-year-old upstream market participant whose assets are concentrated on exploration and production in the United States, Africa, Latin America, and the Middle East. It also has a midstream component to help transfer energy from the wellhead to the market. Its primary purpose is to be a leader in low-carbon production through the use of carbon capture technologies and sequestration. Acquisitions incurred the oil giant with considerable debt that actually necessitated a bailout of sorts from Berkshire Hathaway. After that, Occidental cut its dividend payment and suspended its share buyback program to allocate more money toward debt reduction. Now that the business is back on stable ground, the future of Occidental appears bright. An eye on the future. Instead of the peak oil we've heard a lot about in the past years, the world still has plenty of petroleum assets that are just waiting to be exploited. But the days of drill at all costs projects are gone. They've been replaced by more focused programs that aim to invest in only the most lucrative projects. For instance, Exxon has narrowed its guidance for capital expenditures to between $21 billion and $24 billion each year through 2027. By tightly controlling its capital costs, the oil company thinks it can continually lower its break-even costs. This day, Chevron is spending about $15 billion on capital and exploratory expenditures. Occidental's money spending is more modest. It has spent around $3 billion during the first 3 quarters of this year, but the usual theme among all of them is that they will all remain profitable even if oil prices remain significantly below where they are today. Exxon expects to achieve break-even costs as low as $35 per barrel by 2027. Chevron is now around $45 per barrel and can do really well at $50, and Occidental stands around $40 per barrel. A good opportunity to buy low and sell high. Occidental Petroleum is not the same business it was even several years ago. It's aiming for a future that actually supports environmental stewardship. It's now committed to returning capital to shareholders and has increased its dividend an astonishing 1,200% from a penny per share to 13 cents, which now yields a modest 0.8% but will probably grow going forward. In short, Occidental Petroleum is right now a quite cheap oil stock that you might want to consider buying to reap outsized rewards for years to come. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you ever found it helpful, be sure to like it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well. And now, how do you see this dividend stock? You can share your opinions and arguments in the comments section below.